Hi there, welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. So it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Saturday. It's miserable out, raining and blowing and dark, so I hope the lighting's okay or that I don't look like overlit. We just got home. I just had to spend so much time trying to upload yesterday's video and it wouldn't export, and I was going crazy and wasted so much time this morning trying to figure it out. So Dan and I went up to Best Buy, and my laptop was just old enough that it wasn't going to export it properly. So I got a new laptop, and hopefully when they call and get it ready for me, I can so it'll be like back-to-back vlogs, but that's okay. I'm committed. I can do this. I wanted to talk about some projects that are finished. 2 are finished. One's never going to be finished. But they kind of fit into the category of knitting techniques I wanted to learn. I was completely intimidated to learn, but it was on my to-do list for 2022. Like, I'm going to learn to brioche, and I'm going to learn how to cable. Brioche was actually as difficult as I was kind of believing it to be, which in all honesty, it's not difficult once you get the hang of it. I don't think I could pick it up and do it again though right now. So cabling, however, that's so easy. I had no idea how easy cabling it is to do. And it's beautiful. So I'll start off right away with cabling. I, on Instagram, follow Little Miss Knits, Macy, and she had posted ages ago how she was going to do this sweater, Dress to Kill, and as soon as she posted the picture, I was like, oh, that's beautiful. She was going to learn how to cable to do this project, and I felt like, okay, this is the time. I'm going to just do it. I'm going to learn, and messaged her, I'm going to do it too. So the pattern, I don't have the pattern, but I'll put the information up here. I did write it down, R-A-E-L-I, Rayleigh, and it's called Dress to Kill. So it's beautiful. Like when you see the picture, you'll understand why I'm like, okay, yeah, I want to learn how to do that. Like if I can cable, this is the pattern I would take on. It's like not the pattern you take on for your first cabling project. It's not that it's hard. It is just, intense, beautiful, but I don't know if I can finish it. Like, I got the front of it done. I love it. I guess it just takes so much concentration that as I'm talking and looking at it, I'm thinking, smart enough, you can finish this. I said to my mom, maybe I'll just turn it into a pillow. Sorry if this is too bright. Yeah, I said, Mom, maybe I just need to like crop it and make it into a pillow. And Mom's like, that's crazy. Why don't you just, because I did start the other part of it. And I was going to rip it out. And Mom's like, why don't you just knit like a flat, like follow, the dimensions of what the size should be for the back, but just do regular knitting. And then you've got this beautiful front cable and just plain sleeves and a plain back. So I don't know, I might do that, but I had to show it because this is kind of showing my progress on it for so long on Instagram, and people were like, wow, good job, like that's going along really quickly for such a not complicated but detailed project, I guess. So it's been back in storage in my beautiful Dolfino bag. It's so cute. It's called, I think it was Garden Girl and Friends. She doesn't have these anymore, but it's so cute. I love her, like a little boho girl with her flower crown holding a bunny. Yeah, Sophie and I did this, I think it was last year or the year before. I can't even remember. I love doing collabs with her. So yeah, so cabling, I learned how to do it 2022, but it's not finished. Fast forward to this summer, I was away and we were at a baseball tournament, and I was with my son's girlfriend, Emily, and she she was just kind of said, would you make me a sweater? And I'm like, absolutely. Like she's my family, like no question I would make her a sweater. So we got home from the tournament and sat down on Ravelry, and I got her to pick out a pattern, and it was nice having somebody else's set of eyes to look at what is out there for what she had in mind. So she found a pattern. It's called, I wrote it down, okay, the Everett Pullover by Jessica Thomas, but I'll put it on the screen. And it's a cabled pullover in worsted weight. So as soon as I saw that on Ravelry, I'm like, oh, okay, good. And the cables were big. So I was like, okay, good. I can do this for you. Anyway, this isn't it, but so this is the sweater. My modifications were, I changed the sleeves to just a plain knit. I didn't run the detailed cable down the sleeve, but it's so beautiful. And this is just an undyed worsted yarn that I have in my shop. I mean, it's not in my shop to sell, but of course, if anybody needed it, I could put it out there for you. But 100% superwash merino, undyed. It's nice and like soft. So I did it for Emily this summer, and my daughter was over and saw it and fell in love with it. And Sarah never asked for a sweater. And trust me, she's gotten knitwear from me and my mom. And sometimes I feel like she's got enough because I don't know how much she wants to wear it. She loves it, but you know, you don't want to push it on her. So, but she saw this and loved it and was like, oh my gosh, Mom, I would love that sweater. So I didn't make a big deal about saying, oh, of course. I just was like, yeah, okay, well, left it at that. So I made it for her, and this is going to be for Christmas. There's no way Sarah's watching this vlog, I hope. Sarah, if you're watching this, that would suck. But I doubt you are. Anyway, so this is the sweater, and it's so pretty. Like I said, it's got the bigger cables. I'm trying to hold it back so you can see the detail. There. There. So, cabling, check. I learned how to do it. I was intimidated, thought it was going to be such a struggle. It wasn't at all. So if you haven't tried cabling, oh my God, 100%, no problem. And the Everett pullover. It's the sweetest sweater. So now that I've made two, I kind of need a break from knitting that pattern, but I want one as well. It's just beautiful, and I love it in this undyed yarn where you can really see the detail of the cables. But yeah, my modifications were just switching the sleeves to just plain knit, and that's it, but followed the pattern to a T. This is the first size as well. So it's a generous, like boxy kind of fit. When it was like first knit, clearly it was kind of scrunched together and then blocked. You know, you're able to smooth it out and give it some more shape. So I love it, and I'm so excited for her to open this because, like I said, I didn't make a fuss of, okay, absolutely, I'll make it for you. I just kind of was like, yeah, okay, good. Oh, you like that? Oh, blah, blah, blah. She'll be excited. Okay, brioche. Decided one morning, scrolling on Instagram, saw La Bien-Aimée had knit the boho blush, and she knit it in the most beautiful clay colored yarn. And yes, I'm a dyer and I could figure it out, but sometimes it's just nicer. Like, I love buying her yarn. It's beautiful, and it's a special treat. But then I was on Chelsea Luxe Yarns website and saw a color so similar to the one that Amy had done, and it was called Exposed Brick. So I bought it, and I said to myself, this is going to be for the boho blush by Andrea Mowry. I'm going to take it on and just put it aside for a while. Got the guts one morning to try to figure out brioche. It wasn't making sense to me, and thank God. I have two girlfriends in my life that are brioche queens. Leanne, Heather, you girls like saved me. So I called them. No, video chat on Instagram. I'm like, help me. It started out with like messages, and they were, you know, yep, no, you're right. You're doing it right, and that makes sense. Because I'm like, does it really mean to do that? And to read it, I'm more of a hands-on than read. I hate reading instructions. That's not for me, but just to watch. And I was watching YouTube videos, and it was going along okay, but to talk to my friends and for you girls to literally help me step by step. It was so appreciated. So I did the boho blush, which has minimal brioche and only one color brioche, and that's better for me too. So here it is, and I love it so much. So that's not the color. There's the color. The more I go back. So it's called Exposed Brick, and it's the most beautiful clay color. Like, that's the best way to describe it. It's not pink, it's not rust. It's a really like the PEI red mud kind of color. And there's only 2 strips of brioche. There and there. Like, I found it so relaxing. I love doing it. I don't think I could pick it up again right now. I think I need to, same thing, emergency call Leanne and Heather and Google and YouTube, all of that fun stuff to get back on track. But it wasn't hard, and I love it. Like, it's a beautiful stitch. I found this feather and fan more tedious than the actual brioche. So anyway, I accomplished it, and it is beautiful. This is like one of those shawls that I think is just like a stunner if you had like a plain white t-shirt and jeans on, and I love it, like the tassels and the detail. It's just got a lot of simplicity, but it's got a lot of oomph factor too. So anyway, the boho blush by Andrea Mowry. And yeah, so 2 knitting techniques I conquered, well, not conquered, but learned, used, and loved. So I don't know what next year's is going to entail. There's a lot of things I haven't done. Like, I knit a lot, but I honestly I don't consider myself a good knitter. Like, I can take on a project, but there's a lot of things I'm still learning, and that's what I love about it. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna ramble. So it's time to say goodbye, and I'm gonna come back and do my minis while there's still a little bit of light. It's my mom's birthday, so they're coming for supper, for cake, and I'm going to make homemade pizzas. I might even throw in a video on a salad that I'm going to be making that is everyone's favorite. But I'll be back in a minute with my advents to open. Okay, I'm back. Got my advents. Got them stored in this little seagrass basket, and it's kind of nice that Christina did hers in these little bags, so I've got them hunkered down together, keep them in order, and I still haven't decided what I want to do with them yet. So anyway, I'll just keep everything organized until I do. So let's open day 3. This is Chelsea Luxe Yarns. Oh, so pretty. I love that I got a Stellina one. Thank you, Christina. It is, how am I gonna hopefully show that? So pretty. Okay, and then we'll do Sweet Skein of mine. It's fun. I do forget. I remember Gina Skein Cocaine wrapping in the ends during her Vlogmas. Gina, why aren't you doing Vlogmas? And I'm like the lazy dyer that doesn't wrap in my ends, but there, I just did for you right now. That's not really showing up very well, but this actually looks a lot like the colorway that I had for my boho blush. It's like a clay color. So, day 3. I'm going to turn this lamp off. Oh, there's the colors. Okay, happy day 3. Okay, today's my mom's birthday and they're coming for supper. I'm doing pizza, chicken wings, and salad. The pizza, I'm cheating and bought pre-made crust. Chicken wings, they're easy. But I wanted to show this salad recipe that I'm making. Everybody loves it as long as you like garlic, and it's so easy. So all you need is, I'll do this really quick, is you need 2 cloves of garlic, Get your garlic minced into your bowl. Then you want half of a lemon squeezed in there. A big drizzle of olive oil. I like to use this salt. I just get it at Sobeys. A good, healthy pinch of salt. A big toss of Romano cheese. I like to use like a good sharp one. You can use Parmesan too. Okay, that's it. So you've got your 2 cloves of garlic, half juice of a lemon, a good healthy pinch of sea salt, a big drizzle of olive oil. Have that in your bowl, and this can be used later. So what I do is I pre-make that, throw it in, top it off with a whole bunch of chopped up romaine. I'm going to let that sit and set aside for supper later. But after you toss it, add avocado. Anyway, it's so yummy and it's so easy. And yeah, as long as you like garlic, everybody will like it. Okay, enjoy.
Christmas is waiting